What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back at this one another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls, but nah. Today, man, this who is it? Terry Joe Jr. You gotta come. You gotta come. You gotta come amongst the congregation, man, because I was seeing this, and I was following this, and I'm like, this is crazy. It was crazy because I felt like I did see this guy before, but I never really clicked the videos. I just remember. I feel like I just remember seeing the um the titles. I was seeing the titles, and then I'm like, oh, that look familiar. Like that's some familiar looking titles. The structure of it, everything about it, it just seemed familiar. But I never clicked. I seen probably probably got recommended one video, and then I just went on past it. But he's come back, because apparently New Breed caught on to this guy has been faking the funk. He been copying the flow, word for word, bar to bar. He been copying. So, and the thing is, like all jokes aside, the thing is that really like bothered me when I was seeing this. I seen the response that this guy had made to New Breed, and as y'all know, like a lot of y'all that's been around recently, y'all are coming from New Breed. I've been following New Breed, watching the channel for some time now, like probably about 3 years. So somewhere around there. But like since like the pandemic time or whatever, whenever we was in lockdown, that's when I started watching them. But then that kind of like motivated me to get start my do my thing. So just from that, that inspiration and all of that, and then just me following the movement and seeing the growth and everything. We already talked about this, but seeing his growth and the transformation from just being a content creator and actually doing and following Most High and doing things that turned into like nation building, like real tangible things, like real solutions, like stuff that I just admire. So when we cover all of that, and then we go to these YouTube streets. We got these guys that's popping up, and they talking the talk. It sound good. They using keywords like chosen ones. They using keywords, but we all gotta remember is like again. Well, no, we gotta remember is if they not bringing out the scriptures, then it's filler. Like they really just stealing talking points because when you remove the scriptures from the equation, the Bible is like the bridge. The Bible is the bridge that bridge. It bridges the gap not only from the people. It just bridges the gap from the people to the source. It bridges the gap so we can understand, so we can fully understand the word of the Most High. That's all it is to it. And without it, it's just like okay, it's just verbiage. We just listening to the thoughts of another person that's just flesh. But if they can steal this the thing though. But if they can steal, because the truth is still the truth regardless. It's the thing. The truth is since the truth is always the truth, which is the word of God. If they sit up there, if infiltrators come in and they take the word of God without giving him the credit and saying that this is where it came from, then they can get into the mix. Then they can get into the mix and infiltrate. Like they can fake the funk. But at the same time, they not serving the same God's work because they're not bringing out the scriptures. Therefore, they are not your allies. But a lot of people are being deceived by this. And I watched a little bit of this. Actually, I think I watched the whole thing, but I watched it late night. But I just know as I was watching, and I'm like, this dude got a lot of. I'm like, this is crazy. And it's not even like the nerve. It's the nerve because he kind of like the nerve come in just as like just me coming watching it as a non like even if I just watch it non-biasedly, I'm watching this non-biasedly. Okay, you've been accused of doing this, and that. You like these are similarities that people can easily identify and see. Okay, something is not right there, and something need to be explained. And it's like I'm like, okay, so I'm like, let me hear him out. Let's hear what he got to say, because it could be a coincidence. And this is just me. I'm thinking I'm the type of person where I'm like, okay, innocent till proven guilty, whatever. He hasn't like enough. I haven't, with the videos I've seen, enough hasn't completely came out, or from what I picked up, where I'm like, for sure he did it. Like, he's copying. Like, he's for sure copying. But this response was so bad. It was like, oh, it's obvious. Like, he didn't address he didn't address a lot of key points. It's a lot of repetitive, like, it's a lot of manipulation. It's a lot of obvious signs of deception that's going on in this video. And I seen it, and I was like kind of sleepy watching it, but when I coasted through it, last night when I coasted through it, I was like, wow. I was like, I gotta say something about this, because this is just bad. Like, this is bad. This is obvious guilt. And it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of deception going on. I'm gonna just pull it up here so we can go watch it together. But, and we gonna stop the video, so it's fair use. Fair use. We ain't gonna. I hear some other YouTubers, so he might mess around, see this, and play them games and be like, oh, you stealing my content, and all of that type of stuff. We ain't doing none of that over here. Fair use. This content is transformative. This is for teaching and edification purposes. I know my rights. Don't play that. Don't play it. Don't do it. Let's get it though.
It's not. Oh my God, he said this.
Oh yeah, hold on.
So guys, this is something I'm just gonna address. This is not, oh my God, he said this about me, hateful message. It's not a hateful message. But, since this guy is telling you lies, New Breed Global Lies, like, bro, at this point, you gotta change your name to New Breed Global Lies, because you ain't telling the truth, brother. I'm about to tell the truth.
All right, so first and foremost, this just shows ignorance. I mean, we gotta call it for what it is. I obviously have knowledge of who New Breed is, so I'm coming at it from a different angle. But so I'm gonna just attack it from that angle for right now. If this person, but at the end of the day, if you really think about it, this person didn't do their research. He's talking about global lies. He got to change his name to Global Lies off of what? Off of an accusation towards you that you don't defend in the video. But we gonna keep on going. But like, New Breed been doing this for a minute, so you got all of this backstory, track record, and even stuff that's going on right now, currently. Fruit. Oh, you talked about this the last time we talked about New Breed. The fruits. You got all of this stuff that's present that you can look up and see before you jump out the window and make a claim like change your name to New Breed Global Lies because you just lie. Like, stop it. It's years and years and years of truth that's behind that, brother. Like, Pat, like, come on now. We can't. This is foolery, but let's go.
You say all this stuff. Our content is not even the same. People, bro, I haven't even looked into my. People have sent me just a few little things, and it's like, this is ridiculous.
All right, so what we hearing right now? He just said, take heed to what he just said. Well, take note of what he just said. He just said, he said I didn't even watch his content. I had to look him up or something like that. He said he listened.
I haven't even looked at.
He said he hasn't looked into his content. He said people have sent him clips.
People have sent me just a few little things, and it's like, this is ridiculous.
He said people have sent him a few little things, and he's never even looked into his content. But he said that after making the claim that they are different. He said their content is different because he never looked into it. He said their content is different, but he gathered that information by saying the bits that he's seen, the clips that he's seen from his peoples or whatever, it didn't match. It didn't look like nothing that he do. So he said, all right, we not the same. But he said he don't watch New Breed. The fans sent him stuff.
This is petty, weird behavior, bro. Like, I didn't, like, who's expected this from you? Nobody. The amount of messages I've received from people all over saying how disappointed they are in you, bro. How disappointed they are in you, bro. Because they know you're telling lies.
All right, so off rip, I don't like this. You already trying to pull, this is a red flag. He's already trying to pull at people's heartstrings before bringing out any kind of concrete evidence that goes against anything that was said in the video. We 1 minute in and it's already heartstrings being pulled at. Red flag. Why is we talking about, oh, people are saying they're disappointed and this person is saying that and that person. We know we not worried about what the people is saying. Address what is being addressed, the points that's being made in the video. He called you Elvis. He didn't call you Elvis necessarily, but he referenced Elvis. Like, Elvis was a known culture vulture. That's like the infamous culture vulture story. Like, Elvis is this big guy on this big pedestal. What's going on, bro? He said he's this big guy on this big pedestal, and then the whole time he's been faking the funk and he then robbed I forgot Brown. Embarrassing. 22, y'all cut me some slack. But Elvis is a culture vulture or whatever. But he compared you to Elvis. And you off rip talking about what the people is saying, like what they felt this way. You need to address the points. You need to get into the nitty gritty. But red flag, let's keep going.
My content is my content.
Hey, my camera about to die. And we got an ad.
Do you believe the Bible? And I mean...
Yep. Oh, you see how they do? They they bleeped him out.
We are not the same people at all. I'm never going to be New Breed Global Lies. You're never going to be Terry Joel Jr. We are not even the same. Our content is so different. Watch the content. And I still don't hate you. I don't really.
Why? He said, watch the content. But hold on, y'all.
Oh my God, New Breed. I don't care. But I gotta address the lies. Because at this point, bro, you be capping her. We all know what you're doing. We all know what you're doing. You're using my name right now. Why? Because it's hot. You said something like that. Someone has sent me something, right? You said something like, oh, he's been copying me for years and all this stuff. If I've been copying you for years, then why say something right now? Because my name's hot right now. That's why you're saying something right now.
This is what they love to hunt on.
Bro, you said also hundreds of people.
This is what they love to do. It's always, you're doing it for clout. You're doing it for the clout. You need the clout. You need the clout. But that goes into, not properly doing your due diligence. This is, we talking about the person in question. We talking about somebody that's a chief in a different country. You talking about clout. Like, you can't, like, we gotta, and I'm not even trying to be like, because I already know, I ain't even trying to be like, oh no, but I'm just stating the facts. It's like, what are we talking about? We talking about clout. You talking about clout and all of this, like, this low thinking, like, it's just, and it's like, if you just got discernment, you could just see through this stuff, bro. Like, who is this guy? Like, what is he talking about?
Copying you, right? hundreds of people's copying you, right? Guess what? Hundreds of people's copying me. I don't care who's copying me. I don't care.
Nah, this is a... Come on, y'all. We can't see through the manipulation here. Hundreds of people are copying me. So now it's not about... So it's no longer is it about if you copy New Breed. Before you even got into the... And before you even got into breaking anything down, bringing any kind of facts forward, proving that you're not copying, you go into saying, well, I don't mind being copied. That's guilt. That's guilt. You like, oh, of course you wouldn't mind being copied if you're a known copycat. You're like, okay, go ahead, copy me. Copy me. If you a copier, then you don't care if other people's gonna copy you, obviously. So it's another red flag. Why is you jumping on the board of? Why did you just jump into? I wouldn't want to be copycatted either. Like I wouldn't want nobody trying to like when people do that type of stuff. You know somebody's being like just. It's a difference. Like sometimes it's flattery, but. In that way, in this kind of way, this would be a little weird. Like this is a little annoying. This would annoy me too. This would be because this is weird. The hat, y'all seen the thumbnail? The hat. Where did the hat? I mean, the thing is, I'm just going. If I'm looking at this non-biasedly, now watch a New Breed video. Okay, he brought this thing out. Some people might see the hat and be like, oh, that's a coincidence. You nitpicker. Why you bring up the hat? Boom, boom, boom. If that's the case, address the hat. Why you start? If that's how I do it. If somebody accused me of something and it's just not true, and somebody was like, oh, you got that pink, that purple neon thing from me or whatever, and then I did it, I say, boom, 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 I got it, blah, 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 I seen it, da, 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 da. Say something. You jump into, I wouldn't mind being copied. Like, copy me. If you want to copy me, copy me. That's not how you
Some kid
it's not how you rumble, man.
Some kid I don't even know copies all my content and blows up to 1 million subscribers or 1 billion subscribers. What can I do? Oh my God, he did this and this. We know what you're doing, bro. You're just starting drama. You're just causing a ruckus. And I still.
What is he doing? Oh, that's what he's saying?
I just gotta say what's true since you're going back in your own name. You're going back on the things that you say yourself. What is going on?
How do you know the things that he say himself if you don't watch the content?
This one's ridiculous too. You said something about my hat. Bro, I have 100 of these animal hats.
Oh,
a bunch of them. Guess what? They sell them where I come from. They sell them in stores where I come from, bro. I got a bunch of these hats. And these hats are like super popular right now. I might stop wearing them myself if they become too popular because it's like everyone has them now. But they're nice hats. I got.
Yo, I'm sorry. But this is like I can feel the gaslighting being coming off the screen. Like it's like ugh. Like, dog, stop. You know what? He say it's popular. He say the hats is popular. They got them everywhere. Okay. All right. We're gonna take his word for it, right?
Channel hats. Oh, he's copied my hat and all this stuff. By the way, dude, like, whatever it has to do with tracksuits, bro, I've been wearing tracksuits since high school. I've been wearing tracksuits long before anyone's ever saw you put a tracksuit on.
Damn. Now he been wearing tracksuits first. He the tracksuit guru. You hear me? Hold on.
as an entrepreneur, as a creator, I'm
Yeah,
24/7
man.
on the go.
He said he's been wearing the tracksuits
to be connected with my store.
Dang.
My name is Chef Jamal K. Jackson, aka
right.
Mr. Foodtastic. It's literally took me a day to get up and running. I can take a picture, write a description, upload it.
All right, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break. We're gonna keep going now. We're gonna keep going.
I'm from Canada. It's cold. The tracksuits are the best thing to wear in the wintertime. Why? Because it's easy to put on. I don't want to put on jeans every day. I don't want to put jeans on every day, bro. You can just slip a tracksuit on, put a coat on. You don't got to wear jeans. But yeah, you guys get the point. Like, I'm not here to just, reading all this. Like, I really, no. I just have to tell the truth. Since you're not doing your job, I got to do it for you. You're going back.
So the truth so far has been tracksuits is better to slip on in the winter. He lives in Canada, where everybody has these hats. They're in every store, and Lone Wolf hats are the move, and that's what we've collected so far.
On the things that you say. You're going back on the things that you say, all this other stuff. To people all the time. And I don't watch your content, bro. Like, the most I've ever watched New Breed's channel, your channel, since you're probably watching this video, was back when you had about 60K subscribers, bro. I don't even watch content anymore because I can't. I don't even watch content anymore. I'm building houses for 10 hours a day. I got my own stuff going on. Terry Joel Jr. life is going forward. I got my own stuff going on.
Damn. He building houses for 10 hours and he can't watch content. He ain't seen New Breed since he had 60K. Was I watching New Breed when he had 60K? I was. I was back there. He talking about he don't have time to watch content. Really, and just keeping it in a stack, you really do got plenty of time to not necessarily. You can listen to content, especially if you in that and you building houses and all of that type of stuff, and you in that field. AirPods, come on now, Raycons. We ain't about to act like we don't pop our AirPods in. That's the best time to listen to, get some spiritual voltage when you at work. When I was at the plant, that's all I had to do. That's all I could do to let the time go by. Breed is what it is. Why he acting like just because he work, he can't listen to content? Especially when the content is nothing that you got to see with your eyes for the most part. That's literally the best time to listen to that type of content is when you're working. Because you don't have to see nothing. You just hear. You just absorb the message. Podcast type content is literally the best when you working and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know what he trying to pull the wool over y'all eyes, but hey, let's keep going. Dog, for real.
I don't watch content.
You silly. You be holding that mouth.
I put on hockey at night because hockey's Canada's sport. I put hockey on in the background. Eat my food.
We're gonna talk about it now.
And do it all over again.
It's all fun, yeah.
And it's like an hour and a half of driving every day as well.
Another good time to listen to
content. I don't do that full
content.
time, but guess what? I'm very busy right now. I don't watch your content, buddy.
So yeah, he honing in on that whole watching the content thing as if he can't do it because he's driving, or you can't do it because he's working. All right. But then that's that play on words. He say, "Oh, I don't watch the content," but you never said you don't listen to it. Come on now.
The amount of people that have sent me stuff about this is ridiculous. I've never been hit up so much in my life. And guess what? Everyone that's hitting me up, bro, is going against this Newbury guy.
So you've never been hit up this much in your life, but you believe that New Breed is chasing clout off of you. So we gotta keep that in mind. He just said he's never been hit up this much in life, but just a minute ago before that, he accused New Breed of clout chasing. So let's make that make some sense, y'all. Let's go.